Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Glory Man United Save. And before I forget anything else, we're going to start off with the transfers that we did in January. We only let a few of the players go. Dimitri Mitchell went to MK Dons for 40 grand a month. He's gone on loan. Savic, like I said in the previous episode, he's gone to Tottenham for 70 million. Really annoyed about that one. Scott McTominay has gone to Bristol City for 325 grand. And then a couple of loanees. Emmett, the goalkeeper. Rodber, he went out on loan to Villa. James Wilson to Hull. And Ethan Hamilton to Orient. Now we know about Jeffrey Martins. He's our new Martial. He's been out injured for a few weeks. Possibly not as good as Martial, but he's only 20 years old. He's got a long way to go. And it's almost there. His mentors, look at that. Determination, flair, vision, work rate, fantastic. Technique even. And he's a winger as well. Acceleration and pace and stamina, phenomenal. He joins us from Nantes. And to be honest, stats-wise, I'm more interested in this assists really. And already this season he's played 7 games, 6 assists, 1 goal. Nakiri, again our record buy, 93 million from PSG. 50 goals in 92 games, over 1 every 2 games there. So he's pretty well. I mean, he's been involved in 71 goals in 92 games. That's the reason why we bought him in as well. Stats wise, first touch, technique, fantastic aggression and pace. I mean, look at that. He's got it all there, and he's only 21 again. Fantastic stuff for a youngster. And he just recently won Player of the Month award, as Young Player of the Month award as well. So that was marvellous stuff. An added bonus on Wendell. I think this was a panic buy. 60 million from Bournemouth. What was I thinking? We needed somebody in there, and to be honest, it wasn't anybody that great. They're not bad. Anticipation is good, fitness is good, and technique's good. Everything's a bit, yeah. Again, he's only 25 years old. He's a Brazilian, so he should come good. He's only scored 5 goals for Bournemouth in 141 games. I mean, that is poor, but he's there as a midfielder, and that's what we want him there. So overall, £292 million we've let go. 364 million we've brought in or spent. So what's that? 72 million net spent. That's not bad at all. Finances, we have got money in the bank. We've still got £240 million budget, and we're just under on the wage budget as well, but that's the spending. I'm not going to be spending anymore. We've only got 108 million in the bank, and we want to try and keep some of that, I hope. Moving on, so after the Valencia game, we played West Ham 5-1. Nakiri scored his first goal for the club. Guedes, Lukaku, Hernandez, and Nick Hardy came on and scored as well. And the second game, Burnley, we thrashed 6-1, and we went with 2 up front, and that kind of worked for us really. Icardi hat-trick, he's back. Lukaku with a brace, and then Donker with his first goal for the club. So today we're going to have a home game against Derby in the league, and Valencia at home as well, and we are going to adopt the 2 forward formation. We need to get through this. Premiership at the moment, we are 3 points clear, and it's just the 2-horse race really between ourselves and Man City. A race to the line again, like last season. Hopefully we can come up trumps with this as well. Lukaku is tearing away from Harry Kane now on goals, which is even better. Always nice to get ahead of these guys. So onto the game. We're going to have Donnarumma in goal. We're going to have Kimmich, Caldera, Umtiti and Alaba at the backs. Saul and Sanchez in midfield. Guedes and Martins comes in for Rashford. And Martins is playing really well at the moment. 6 assists and a goal, like I said. So he carries on doing that. I'm not going to grumble. We've got 2 good wingers there, and they can only grow and get better. And then we have Icardi and Lukaku up front. So let's start this game without any further ado. Grab ourselves 3 points to stay ahead of Man City, and bag a few goals along the way as well. We are closing in on 100 goals for the season again. We're on 83. Saul with the touch is running on, and out to Martins, a ball in, and Icardi. I tell you what, this is why we brought him. The new Martial, I'm going to call him. Fantastic play. Saul did the well running out the defence. Martins peels away. And that's a glancing header from Akali. Brilliant. Right, we have a throw-in down at the corner. Guedes this time. And Lukaku gets it. So Guedes for Lukaku. Martins for Icardi. Is that the way it's going to go? We're 2-0 up after 12 minutes. And provided we can do this in the next game against Valencia, wow, you'll be able to hear me cheer. Another throw-in for Kimmich. Crosses it in. Guedes didn't quite hold it. Saul gets tackled. We should deal with this ball in. We do. Sanchez. Saul again. Guedes tries to find up. Oh, Icardi should have buried it. Pope with the save. Well, it's coming up to half time, and it's been quite boring since the 12th minute. Tell the team they expended to prove a point. Let's start this second half and Icardi to kick off. The 4-2-4 seems to work quite well. We just need a couple more goals, that's all. Right, we do have the ball. Icardi just missing out. It's useful to know as well, Icardi's reached his 200 goal target for United already. And Lukaku gets in on the act again with his second of the game. So yeah, so 200 goal milestone for the club now. For Icardi. It's a great ball though. Guedes plays it across, and that's just a FIFA cheesy goal. Oh, make some substitutions while I'm at it. I'm just daydreaming away. We're going to bring Teller on for Martins. Should be straight swap. Rashford can come in for Icardi. Let's give him a bit of rest. He's still coming back from injury. And we're going to bring Havertz in for Saul. 3 is what we need against Valencia. So we've got 3 today, so we know we can score 3. We can score more than 3 actually, to be fair. Rashford down the line inside. Lukaku's waiting for his hat-trick. And that's off the bar. No, it's a save by Pope. It's also worth noting that we've had 25 shots on goal apparently. Well under half on target though. Sanchez with the ball. Havertz plays it to Rashford. Ooh, should have been a goal. That's classed as another effort on goal. Ball comes in. Let's get it away. Penalty by looks, I think. No, free kick edge of the box. Hendricks. That's a good goal, really. Not going to argue. 3-1. Play Hull in the FA Cup as well. They beat Derby. Teller on the ball. So that will be after the Valencia game. Passion is pleased with your performance. Well, 3-1. More than happy. Right, Valencia coming up. Let's move along to that and let's get ourselves into the next round of the Champions League. I hope they're up for it, these guys. Right, moving on to the Valencia game. This is the side that's going to play. There's not many changes at all with the team that started last game. I don't think there is. None at all, I don't think so. We're just going to race straight into it and bag ourselves the win that we need. Cardi's up to 14 goals. He's still 30 goals behind Lukaku, but he's getting there with a 4-2-3-1 formation. Quite attacking, really. Prove a point today. Listen keenly, or you... Right. Gabriel with the ball, plays inside, and Valencia have the first attack. Well, come on, let's take the highlight off him. We should get there. And Lukaku holds it up. Valencia are crowding us out. That's all I can say. Lukaku now with the ball out wide to Martins, and the ball's in. Guedes with the goal, finally. And I tell you what, he's a godsend, this lad is. Good, patient build up. We are 1-0 up. We're 1 behind now in aggregate. Another goal will send us through. That's a very well taken goal. Kimmich with a throw to Icardi. Icardi should be inside the box. Guedes, where are you, son? You should be out on the wing. Icardi, get yourself in. He's moving. He's made the move inside. Martins, not quite. Saul. Oh, if you're gonna get the ball and hold it. And Alaba picks it off very, very easily. Lukaku under it. Saul now. He does hold on to it this time and pass it to Martins. who in turn throws it away down the line, expecting Lukaku to run for it. Sanchez now has it inside to Lukaku. It needed to be scored. Corner from the right hand side this time. Sanchez now has it out over to the edge of the box to Alaba. Martins is there and he scores his second goal for the club, and this could be a very, very important goal. We are winning on away goals. Come on! Great stuff. You gotta love this sort of football. Right, coming up to half time, we do have probably one final attack. Alaba. Oh, he's got two on him and he gets taken out virtually. Oh, he's going to be sent off. Has to be. Second yellow card and he's gone. Ooh, Valencia down to 10 men. Not good on their part. Saul's been booked again, which we need to keep an eye of. We'll calmly say they're a man down, but don't let your performances drop. Okay, they seem to like that a bit more. Sanchez now seems to be getting more into the game, more into the swing of things, as he's having more game time. Martins with a cross, gets to Caldera. Lukaku. Anybody in the box? Out wide to Guedes, who just gets the ball nicked off him. Gabriel. There's quite a lot of yellow cards being issued. Kimmich with the ball into Lukaku. Martins. And that's a very, very good finish. Come on. 4-3 up now. It's only a goal from Valencia that can mess things up. Saul with a great ball. Lukaku, great take, and Martins, well, goalkeeper's just not standing. Well, he is just standing there, isn't he? Not attempting to make a move for the ball at all. Oh, another corner. Martins, let's get it past the first man. Not quite, because everybody's at the far side. Lukaku, Sanchez, Martins again. And again. No, Saul this time to Sanchez. We'll try the other side. Oh, Martins there for a hat-trick. Oh, my word. The silent assassin. Martins, well done. Was it 20, 21 years old? Martial, eat your heart out. That's a great ball by Guedes. And finding Martins on the back post. They obviously didn't see that coming, and we have got a 2-goal cushion now. And we have another chance. Lukaku this time. Picks it up. Plays out wide to Saul. Back to Lukaku. Back to Saul. Don't get... Well, he's going to have to come off. Whether that yellow card is guy is being rather cautious, I don't know. Valencia. And now attack, a rear attack. And Guedes comes away with it in the end to Icardi. He's going to find a Lukaku maybe. Back to Saul. Martins on the left hand side has been absolutely on fire. And Icardi must be... Well, Icardi from Lukaku onto the bar and back to Lukaku, who smashes it in. These guys... Wow. 4-2-4 formation's back on then, is it? Icardi onto the bar. He should have buried it really, to be fair, but Lukaku did. And that's probably the first time we've actually got to a rebound, and we have a 3-goal cushion. Goal kick gets pumped up. We are going to have to make a substitution because winning 5-0 is quite satisfying. Lukaku this time with the ball. Sanchez into Icardi. Saul. Alaba now. Okay, now they're all getting in the act. Martins. I was going to take him off. And Martins with his 4th goal. Because since he's scored, he hasn't stopped scoring. It's a good play by Alaba off the head of Alaba. Well, is it assist by Alaba really? Because I thought he was off one of our lads' heads. But we'll make this substitution now. Saul can come off. We're going to bring Wendell on. And Sanchez, you can come off. We're going to have Havertz in there. We're going to bring Rashford on the right hand side for Guedes. It's quite a formidable forward line, that is. Icardi now with the ball, headed down from Lukaku. Kimmich, ball across Lukaku. Martins, is he going for 5 goals? Give it to Martins. Give it to Martins. Alaba. Ball comes in and Rashford on the back post and he misses. Misses a sitter really. The turning point really is a sending off. we've been in control since, even though we have lost all the possession. Obviously Valencia are playing keep ball but not doing it very well. Martins now with the ball. Go on, Jeff. Valencia, Enesgo. Enesogo and Sogo. And how they managed to get a goal? Really? Donnarumma? Come on, lad. Shouldn't be conceding goals. And Sogo spent so long trying to pronounce his name that, wow, Donnarumma was on the floor, hands up. Right, coming up to full time now. That should be it. A very, very good victory. And considering we were 3-1 down, to win that 7-4 in aggregate, very pleased with football. Weren't really bothered, were they? We have got the draw coming up, so we'll quickly stay for that. It's a very, very good one. Overturn first leg defeat. Well, we do quite convincingly. We get 5 million from it. And Martin's 4 goals. Didn't get any assists though. I'm quite surprised. Okay, here we go. The draw for the next round. The quarter-finals. Arsenal, Juventus, Lyon, PSG, Chelsea, Marseille and Tottenham. 4 English clubs are in there out of the 8. Right, first team, PSG will play Lyon, which narrows it gets to one of us is going to play against each other. Who do we have? Who can we have? Marseille? We get Juventus. Happy with that. Arsenal plays Tottenham or London Derby, and Chelsea will play Marseille. Right, we're going to play a few more games and we'll come back to Palace and we'll come back to the second leg of the Juventus game. Hopefully we can win this in the first leg, but with it being a home game we are expected to win it. But you never know these ties, do you? I mean, look at that away to Valencia 3-1. Wouldn't have thought that. But also look at that, we've scored what, 12, well, scored quite a lot of goals really recently, but we are conceding goals as well. So yeah, like I said, we'll play a few more games. We'll come back to the second leg of the Juventus game and possibly the Palace game. We've played Man City so many times this season already, don't particularly want to play that again. So we'll probably come back to the Palace one as well. So if you enjoyed that video, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.